doing is just going over EU and NU. So for this back test, I'm just going to go ahead and show y'all exactly how we're going to chart all this stuff down. So starting with regular speed, I'm just going to demonstrate what I'm looking at. So before we even start, we can clearly see that we are going in an uptrend, which means you want to look for buys, hopefully. I hope you understand that. So what I'm going to do is click play, okay? And then what I'm seeing is, it's playing what's currently going on. Although we can still see an uptrend. We can still see what's going on. And then we're gonna wait for something to occur at the point, make us go like, okay, hey, I wanna go ahead and buy or sell here, or I wanna I found liquidity, I found something, and all that type of stuff. So what I'm seeing in here is that there's currently rejection and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause real quick. So what I can see here is we have one GC candle right there. Okay, that's a GC candle. See right there, and it took out these highs, right? So what we can see here is it's still on the same date, but this was the last previous high that it took out. Because on lower time frames, I can't say the high days. It's not easy to find them on pairs that move a little bit faster than other pairs, but this would be a reasonable area to say, okay, I'm at what do we call it? What do we call it? What's it called again? Horizontal ray or a GC candle, all that kind of stuff. So if I was to add a horizontal line right there, you can say, okay, this is a buying point. That's fine, right? So then you would be able to start buying from it because there's liquidity on right there. Liquidity just sitting around, jumping, consolidating, doing all of that. And we also have liquidity forming on top. So anything in between these two zones are liquidity. So what else we can also see here is that if we were to enter a trade, we can clearly see that, oh, hey, it's currently in a buy right now. I mean, currently in profit for maybe, let's see, like 17, 18 pips. We can look for re-entries and so on. Let's what continues to happen. So we just wait, we wait, and then we wait for something nice to happen. And then we see a major move, which comes down and takes out all of this liquidity because you can see these equal lows. So sometimes that's what you want to watch out for. So we can see equal lows. Therefore, meaning I'm just going to go ahead and clear everything up here. And then we can see that we have equal lows. So when you find equal lows, your job, or rather, the banks look to take out equal lows. Okay? So if you find equal lows, I wouldn't suggest buying there or selling. Whatever you can see, equal highs, equal lows, do not sell or buy at equals. So you can see what happens that it took out the lows and then it shot back up. However, I want you to understand that if you were to take this GC candle, it will still be a valid trade. Why? Because drawdown only be 23 pips, and I tend to make mine 40, so I would still be in the trade. So I'm going to play, and then you can see this major move coming all the way up. Then you're gonna see how it takes out all of this. Okay, it takes out these highs. I'm sorry. Well, rather, it captures liquidity. You can see that right there. It captures liquidity, captures these highs, and then we are now on March 27th. So it took out the high of the day of March 26th. Okay, and the low of the day was, oh, it doesn't even matter because that's what makes this a valid candle. So you can see that this is now a valid GC candle because it took out all these highs. So what's going to happen is we are going to catch a buy from here. So I'm going to do it from the body of the candle because it's like a really small candle. In terms, if you measured it all, it will be approximately just 13 pips. So I'm okay with using the body. So we're going to see what happens next. So we can start seeing that price is just consolidating, moving around, doing whatever it needs to do. Major move down, creating consolidation again and again. Still creating consolidation. So now it's just moving side to side, looking for something to consolidate. Then it starts to shoot down. And then what does it do? It shoots up. Then it begins to buy. Let's see. Now your goal is to take out these highs. We got some little equal highs right there. So if you just set a trade up, you can set your TP to be like 50 pips, 100 pips. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But you decide. And what's currently going on is that we're still buying. We're still buying. It's still moving an uptrend. You can just add a trend line to see where it could possibly be rejecting here and out. And you can still see just moving directly. So that's where it's currently at right now. So if you were to enter your trade, you're approximately around 55 pips or 54 pips in profit, and then I hope that one helped out. And then moving to NZDUSD, we can see here that we are going to let me just go ahead and move this out real quick. Let me replay this back and let me shoot this back. Okay, so we are in an uptrend. So now we want to look for buys, okay, or even sells. But the thing is, when you start learning how to look at the chart, you're gonna see things a little differently. But things are not gonna buy forever. So if you just zoom out, I mean, just look at this. You know, it's gonna retrace at some point, and how you look for retracements sometimes becomes pretty clear. I'm not saying it's always going to be clear, but you see this major. This is March 26th. It's still March 26th. Okay. However, this last previous movement to create the final high, because it's the final high of the day, because we're still in an uptrend. So what it's going to start doing right now is we start to retrace down to create more momentum in order to start buying. So what we're going to see here is it's going to start creating some type of liquidity for banks to capture in order to resume the sell. And then, let's see, let me make this at the 50 in the body. So this would be your body entry. And then this would be your 50 entry. So 50% means half the candle. And then we're just going to wait for, you can see that. So might be a little drawdown. Like if you enter the entry, you're going to have a drawdown maybe around 26 pips. And then if you enter from the 50, you would have a drawdown of maybe roughly around like 17, yeah, around 17 pips. So we had some drawdowns here. So the great thing is that we can see that this high was taken out. Okay, that's what we wanted anyway. That's what I would have wanted. And it's March 27th. So this high today is now taken out. Guess what? We can now see this new candle. Looking for more sell opportunities. And if anything, you can start seeing this little starting to create distribution. And this would now be a new GC candle. However, it's going to still sell for now, but that'll be a new reentry. So you're going to continue to see it sell off for however many pips. Starting from the 50, would give you roughly maybe like around something like 70 pips or something. So yeah, now I'm possibly just waiting for price to possibly push back up here all the way up here, and then just finally take its way down to clear these last lows for maybe around 80 to 90 pips. Yep, that's all I got for today.